Good morning. So I am actually getting ready to transform our facility, our whelping area. We're getting ready to have two litters at the same time, and they are going to be a couple weeks apart. So we're going to need to set it up to where each of those litters can have their own individual privacy when needed. And later on, when they get a little bit older, we can kind of intermingle the two a little bit so that they can kind of play each other. So we want a conjoined play area as well. I always keep litters that are just being born for those first 2 weeks separate from any other setup with the other litter. And the reason I do that is just because those first 2 weeks, mom really likes it calm, mellow, and it makes her relax a whole lot better while she's taking care of her new puppies. So I do have a box that I have set up over here. This is the individualized box that Ari will be having her puppies in a couple of days. And I still have Aces, who is actually Linus, or going to be Linus here. So I do have an older puppy who is still doing kennel training in here overnight. So I need to have an area set up for them. And then I would also like to have a play area that they can get in and play, and us, my kids, other kids that come over to help play can kind of get in and play with those puppies and get real interactive with them. So I have ordered another setup from the Artemis Whelping box, which I absolutely love. They have a standard setup, which is the whelping box and the play area. I actually have a couple of those, but this time I ordered a little bit larger of the setup. So this one has not only the two sections with the whelping area and a little play yard, but it has an extended area over on the side for an additional larger play yard. So it just gives me more doors and sides to work with. And I've got to say, once you own a product, you do not have to put it together in the exact same way that they suggest when you buy it. Once it's yours, you can put your configuration as whatever you want. So this Artemis Whelping box kind of gives me a lot of freedom to set things up the way that I want, and it is very modular. So I can set it up and take it down. I am not set with any specific structure that is a forever structure. This business has a lot of fluid moments. You know, there's time that puppies come back, or we have other dogs that come over, or just a lot of things that need to be considered. So I wanted to make sure that everything in this room was very modular, and this Artemis Whelping box has helped me immensely. So I'm just going to do a time lapse and kind of let you watch as I reconfigure the room. Okay, so I just want to kind of show you after opening the boxes. I've got the panels, which are side panels, and then also the ones that have the doors, which are sliders, so you can do two separate levels. This helps it so not or dogs and stuff easily can get in or out. You can put them in as the puppies grow, and as mom heals, she can kind of get over like one slider, but the puppies can't. So this is a system that really does grow with your dogs. I just wanted to show you there's two of these because I did get the larger one, but it does come with a whelping mat, which is great. I like their whelping mats until I don't. I do not buy this for their whelping mats, but I do utilize them after they've been washed so many times. I do kind of start to see them deteriorate. So I do end up getting different whelping mats from Amazon that are built just a little bit better. These are great. They just don't last long. But it comes with all the rails for the doors to slide into. This right here is the pig rail. These are the handles for the pig rail, and then the little legs. Then over here we have caps and bottoms that you can put on all of the connectors and panels to hold it a little bit more steady. I gotta say, for cleaning purposes, I do not put the tops and bottoms on, because I want to be able to easily slide up my panels and be able to wipe underneath them in case any kind of fluid gets there every day. So I leave the caps and bottoms off, except for when I'm using the pig rail, and that's for the first 2 weeks. And the reason I do that is just because it makes it so much easier to clean. Okay guys, we have got this set up. I've got the whelping area over here set up for birth, and then we will move them over to their original or their actual whelping area once they pass that 2-week mark. I have it set it up for 2. The oldest ones will go over here, so they have closest access to the private potty area back here, but it's also available for these guys also when they get to that age. I'll have this area set up for the older puppies or older dogs that we are having here so that they can do that, and then a large play area that I can actually take that center out and make an even larger play area when both litters are ready to play together. So Artemis Whelping box for the win. Love it.